Hey guys, this is Steven from HyroQuest 21. We're gonna talk about a topic today which has been very famous since, or very popular, excuse me, since it's been talked about E3. Guess what it is? The Wii U. All right, so we're gonna talk about the Wii U today. Many people don't really seem to understand the whole what the Wii U really is, so I'm gonna try to describe it to you as best as possible. These videos we'll be doing, there's probably gonna be a part two, maybe even a part three. So yeah. So let me get into the whole thing. The Wii U is not an add-on. Everyone thinks that because of the Wii in there. The Wii U is a whole different system. The Wii U's controller consists of it's about this big, right? It's like kind of like an iPad, but maybe a little smaller and a little bulkier, I guess. But it has these two triggers on the back, or four maybe, and it has a control pad, two analog sticks, circle pad sticks, on the top and left and right, and the X, Y, A, B, and in the middle a big touchscreen. The touchscreen, you can use your stylus like a DS, and you can use that, or it has a camera, so you can actually do video chats with it, which is really cool, like a FaceTime on an iPod, or like this, using it like kind of like this, making not video, but maybe we could, who knows? But yeah, you can do like live chats, and yeah, and you could it's also motion controlled, so you can use motion now. This you're gonna be able to play old Wii games on it. This whole system too, so you can actually use any of the old Wii remotes and accessories for this thing. So yeah, so let me get more into the controller. Again, I got a little off topic. So the Wii U's controller, yeah. So yeah, that's I basically think so most of it, but yeah, it's supposed to be like very interesting because you see like it's kind of like a handheld in certain ways. Not really though, because when like let's say your dad wants to watch TV and he's like, "Okay, son, it's time to watch the Eagles game or whatever team you support." So basically he turns off the TV and you can put the game you're playing on the Wii U directly onto your controller, which is really cool. So it can turn to a handheld at certain points, or like an iPad in certain ways. So but yeah, that's what I hate. Sort of how people compare it to an iPad. That's kind of like a basic way of doing it, like describing it. So yeah, it's good. It has a lot into it. It's gonna have so the camera's gonna be inner. I don't really know if there's an outer so far, but so yeah, it's of course it's wireless and it's got a lot of stuff it can do. So I would definitely look much more into it because it seems like a lot of people, well, Nintendo fans usually, like big Nintendo fans usually know more. But a lot of people don't seem to really understand what it's really made for, and they think it's like a handheld. The system itself. Let's go into the system itself. The system is like so it's basically like it's miniature Xbox, but has the look of a thicker type of Wii. So yeah, basically, it's gonna have 25 gigabytes of memory. That's a lot. And instead of using SD cards, you're gonna have these like hard drives which you can put into the thing for extra memory if you need it. Now, come on, 25 gigabytes, it's insane. But yeah, the graphics are gonna be, or they say, is better than the PS3, which I kind of agree. And the graphics being HG makes it even better, just like how the 3D does in the 3DS. But not gonna give you headaches because it's HD, so that's good. If you get headaches with 3DS. They say that their online is gonna be like Xbox Live, which is really good because I've even myself want that. And they have a lot of third-party games in store. Like, they declared they're gonna have Assassin's Creed. Like, one of the companies wants that. There are a lot of first-person shooters. Uh, the new Batman game, I forget what it's called, like Arkham City, I think. There's this new racing game, Dirt. There's a lot of third-party games that are going on there. So that's really good for all you more hardcore fans of PS3 and Xbox 360, you know, fans. So yeah, um, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we need to talk about. That's basically it. Nintendo admits they talk too much about the controller and not the system itself. Uh, the controller. I'll go back to the controller for a second. The controller, you can actually watch videos and stuff on it. And there's this one really cool thing they showed when you slide it like an iPad, the screen, it goes onto the TV, and you can start watching the video on a TV, which is really cool. And what else? Oh yeah, like they showed like the example, they showed like a golf game. You put it on the ground, you look at the word, and it shows a golf ball. You look, and you put your golf club up, and you would hit it. So that's, well, not the actual, yeah. So you would pretend you're like you're about to hit the golf ball. So that's really cool. And it's, so they should baseball. You focus on the glove, and I guess you push I think the A button, and it shoots the ball, and then you focus in the air, so like you're a glove, and you catch it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's we've learned only a good amount of information. I think we actually learned a lot because it talked so much about the controller, like they were emphasizing it. The so yeah, that's about it. I'll tell you about 3 things I learned about the Wii U. 3 games, I guess, that are included, and I think my next video I'm gonna talk about the games that are included with it. Even it might not be Zelda related still. So there's this game. I don't really know what the games are called, so please excuse me about that. There's this one game when you dress up as Toadstools from Mario, and you're Mario himself, and you have to run around and kind of try to attack each other, try to tag each other, or something like that. So it's just a fun little mini game. There's another one, and I think this is the only other one they showed. When you're dressed up as Samus in a suit, and you're me, well, the other one too with the Mario thing. So yeah, you're two also had that. So you're like a me in a Samus suit, which is Samus's suit, which is really cool. And you go around like a third person shooter's perspective, and you go around, you use your arm, you shoot around, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, and you can fly around in her ship, with the whole her head on it, and you can fly around, shoot people. They can shoot you in the air. It's like a really far away viewed third person shooter, and you use your Mii's. It has music. Right before the thing starts, you hear the Metroid Prime music. When you after you you start when you go to start a game, when you go into your file and the game's about to start again. So yeah, Metroid Prime. So yep. So that's about it. I think my next video, I'll tell you about the games that are included. Maybe I could put some Zelda information, or that could be a third video. And yeah, or we'll talk about 3DS, Wii U. I said, there's going to be probably 3, I'm thinking even 4 here now, videos that I'll have about this stuff. So, if there's anything I should include in the next video that you think other people should know, just tell me. Whatever. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.